Hi, today we're going to learn how to use VPN to stay secure and private online. Wow, this is a tough job. Just kidding. When you use NordVPN, all it takes is just a single click. See for yourself. Click, and you're browsing securely on public Wi-Fi. Click, your ISP can't see what you do online. Click, and you're in a different country. Well, virtually. Any device you have there, NordVPN has you covered. Everything else is just details. But if you care to know more, NordVPN has more than 5,000 servers all over the world. It protects your sensitive data with advanced encryption, shields you from malware and phishing sites, and keeps no logs of your online activity.
Click link in the description and get 68% discount for your first order. Writing your education, honors, and exhibitions. Write your name and contact information at the top of the page. Include your name, address, phone number, and email address. This is standard for all resumes since you'll want any potential employers to be able to contact you easily. Make this part stand out from the rest of the resume. If nothing else, you want an employer to remember your name. Use a larger font size, small caps, bold text, a text box, or even a different color. Since photography is an aesthetic profession, this section should be both striking and visually pleasing. Align your name and contact information on one margin or center it. Experiment with placement to see what looks best. List the academic degrees and honors you've earned. Include the school name, the degree, high school diploma, BA, BS, MA, MS, etc., your major or concentration, and the date conferred. If you're still in school or are very recently graduated, list this right under your name. If you've been out of school for a while, feel free to move this to the bottom of the page under your work experiences section. Title this section Education. You can bold the title or use italics or small caps, but make sure to use the same formatting style for each subsequent section heading. List at least the highest degree you've earned. If you've earned an undergraduate and / or graduate degree, feel free to leave off your high school degree to save space. Mention any honors, awards, or grants you've received. Include awards related to art and photography first. If you have extra room, feel free to list other honors or grants for leadership, volunteering, or academic excellence. Include a clear section heading, such as honors and grants. Format it in the same style as any previous headings. Write up a bibliography of articles that mention your work. If you've done TV or radio interviews on your work or had any write-ups featured in magazines, newspapers, or catalogs, include a list of them here. Write the name of the publication or channel, the name of the article or interview, the date, and a link to the interview or video if possible. For a title, you can put bibliography or be more specific, such as featured articles and interviews. List any exhibitions you've made or collections you're a part of. If you've exhibited your art at a show, gallery, or fair, list it here. Include details like the name of the exhibition, the location, the date, and whether it was a group or solo show. Also list any corporate, private, or public collections that your photographs might be a part of. Write exhibitions as a title for this section. If you have many exhibitions to list, choose the most recent and list them in bullet point format. If your work is owned privately, ask the owner's permission before mentioning their name in your resume. Listing relevant photography experience. Tailor your resume to the specific photography job you want. There are many different fields of photography you can go into, so decide which one you're interested in based on the pictures you enjoy taking. Then include any relevant experience you've had in that field. For example, experience as a stylist or designer is relevant if you want to be a fashion photographer. If you've led hiking tours or controlled the social media account at a national park, include that in a nature photographer resume. List your experience in reverse chronological order. List your most recent experience first and proceed down to your earliest experience. Title this section Work Experience. If you've been working for many years, only include the last 5 or 6 years worth of jobs. Include a 2 or 3 brief bullet points below, describing your responsibilities at the job. Format each work experience consistently. Include the name of the company you worked for, the name of your position, and the dates you worked there. Make your title stand out, such as with italics or bold letters, and align the dates against the right-hand margin. Include any work experience related to art or photography. If you've taught photography to children or adults, given lectures about your photography experience, or held a job as a professional photographer, it's all right if the experience isn't directly related to your desired field, as it shows employers that you've had at least some experience in the field. Write down any skills that might be helpful to your field of work. Include, in particular, technical skills and expertise. Many potential employers will be impressed to see that you've mastered computer editing, digital graphic design, or creating videos, all of which are relevant in the photography industry today. Also include whether you have technical or equipment-related experience, such as shooting with different cameras or lenses. Title this section Technical Skills. Make a bullet point for each skill and give a short description. Keep it short and concise, and leave out unnecessary words. For example, skilled with iMovie and maintain personal YouTube channel for nature videos. Including examples of your work. Create a portfolio and include it with your resume. Choose the best 10 minutes 20 photos you've taken and collect them together online, in a folder on your hard drive, or as a bound book. Choose photos with a unifying theme related to the job you're applying for, such as sports, portraits, or food. Choose a portfolio format that will be convenient for your audience. It's a good idea to send a hard copy of your resume to gallery owners or more traditional artists, in addition to your digitized version. Attach your portfolio so that it flows seamlessly from your resume. This is especially important if you're emailing your resume and portfolio to employers. Include them in the same PDF or Word file. Try different strategies, such as using the same font or background color for both. Try sprinkling your resume information among the photographs in your portfolio. Make sure the words are legible and that the overall effect isn't messy or scattered. Include a link to your website or blog under your contact information. This will let employers see any other photographs that you couldn't include in your portfolio and get an idea of your versatility and breadth. Click on the link to make sure it works and clean up your website before you send the link, making sure that the pages navigate smoothly and have an aesthetically pleasing format. Include testimonials from happy clients if you have room. Ask former clients to describe their working experience with you and ask if you can share their words in your portfolio. If you get 2-3 stunning testimonials, include them in your portfolio in a way that won't distract from your photos, such as by using a small font or including them together at the beginning or end. If you get more testimonials than you can include in your resume or portfolio, include them on your website or remember the sentiments to share during an interview. Putting the finishing touches on your resume, list references if requested. If an employer or application specifically asks you to list references, choose 2-3 clients or former employers that will give a good word for you. If the application hasn't asked for references, simply write references available upon request at the bottom of the page. Look at other photographers' resumes to get ideas. Search online for fashion photographer resume sample or example of food photographer resume to get formatting and content ideas. Employers will want to see your own unique style shine through, so avoid exactly copying a style or content strategy. Proofread your resume carefully. Though your preferred medium might be visual, sloppy spelling or formatting errors will make a potential employer think you don't really want a job. Read through your resume looking only for spelling, grammar, or formatting errors, such as double spaces or extra punctuation marks. Cut your resume down to 1 page. Keep your resume as short and concise as possible, especially since potential employers and clients will be more concerned with looking at your portfolio. Keep descriptions of your experiences and skills short and to the point. Fiddle with the margins and font size if you want to wrangle more space out of the document, but don't make it illegible with a font or margin that's too small. Send your resume as a PDF. This will ensure that your careful formatting won't get messed up when an employer opens your resume on their computer. PDF is also an easier format for viewing the pictures in your portfolio.